organizers, Manipur Tribal Forum Delhi, for bringing us here together in this stream of noise-polluted Chandra Mandir, Delhi. I would like to ask just two questions. What makes you bring here? And the second question is, what for life? What we have to understand is that the idea of our living is no longer an animal existence. We all are informed citizens, and we understand what has done to us. There is a constitutional provision under Article 371C, which is a non-obstacle clause. What has been provided to protect the interests of the tribal peoples of Manipur, that is constitutional scheme, and instead of implementing what has been legally provided, the majoritarian group of Manipur, that is Meitei, the Meiteis are controlling the state administration, police, secretariat, every department, including the assembly. As our MP has said, out of 60 MLAs, 40 belongs to Meitei community, and only 20 belongs to tribal community. In this given situation, for the last almost 50 years, the tribal people have been deprived of our due shares in any form of development. What we have heard in recent past is that in a year, the fund allocated to the tribal people, which comprise of 90% of the landmass of the state of Manipur, is given only 10% of the budget. And 90% of the fund is used in that land where only 10% of the, or say only 10% of the landmass, where 90% of the fund, state fund, is utilized. There has been lopsided developmental plan in the state of Manipur. Tribals have been bearing the brunt of the state chauvinism, especially Meiteis. We cannot afford to live like this for any longer. We have had enough of prejudice, discrimination, suppression, and oppression. When we ask for our right, our student leaders have been chased away, right, like criminals. They have been rounded up, put behind bars. What for? For standing up for our rights. When the Constitution has provided us, and when our people stood up for our rights, if the state machineries are just sitting idle, allowing the majority group to terrorize us. Look at the economic establishment of some of our leaders, tribal leaders in Imphal. It has been literally ransacked by the majority Meitei community. State administrators, police force, law enforcing agency is just keeping mum. Many people are even threatening our legislative members, elected leaders, for speaking up the truth in the state assembly. If the government of India, the Home Ministry, truly believe in bringing justice to all its citizens, it cannot remain silent and remain as an enabler to our oppressor. You have an agency called Intelligence Bureau, IP, Your network is scattered all over India, including my home state, Manipur. Your agency knew what is happening in the state of Manipur. Tribal people have been deprived. Our shears have been deprived. Not only a year, not only 2 years, 3 years, for the last 50 years. What is due and what is considered to be our share have been deprived. Look at the developmental graph that is taking place in hill areas and compare it to that of Imphal Valley. All the central institutions, departments is based in Imphal Valley. All the state institutions, all the important departments is based in Imphal Valley. There is no cognizable institution. There is no office which can be considered as out of the state in any of the hill districts. In terms of population, we comprise 45% of the population as per the 2011 census. Whereas our standard of living, look at the road condition in the hill areas. When there is rainy season, we have to walk literally on foot. When there is ailment, people cannot travel by any vehicle. We have to carry them like a blanket bearer. What is this? In a state like Manipur, where central government is funding year in, year out, the fund is not reaching to the deserved one, tribal people. And how can you remain idle when the constitution is giving enough position that President of India can intervene as and when it deserves to hear the cry of the tribal people. Your governor, representing the President of India, has to report to the governor, President of India every year. No report is given. Our people have been deprived enough. How can we remain idle, sit idle, and bear the brunt of the state administration? We cannot sit idle. Our cry, our voice should be heard. Central government should not remain idle. Time has come that our people is acting like a thrown people. In order to survive from this water, whenever we try to catch hold of anything, our hands and limbs are cut off. We are branded as anti-social. Person who is interested to bring disunity and division in the state. This is not the case. We have been deprived of everything that we deserve. In any tribal areas where schools and colleges are established, instead of giving proper teaching staff, out of 100 teachers, only 10 posts is created. 90% is not available. Whereas in Imphal Valley, there is surplus teaching staff. When there is posts of 60 teachers, 120 teachers are available. Whereas in the hill areas, we have been deprived of what we deserve. This is the situation. Many of our mainland people may not know, but our condition is critical. And in today, when people are informed, you cannot suppress us any longer. If what we are asking for is not listening, if what we are asking for is not accepted, we are proceeding further. Even we are dare to face division of the state. We are ready to fight for our right, for our existence. As long as we are fighting for our right, please understand that we are also a force to reckon with. You cannot always listen to the stronger voice. We are also forced to reckon with. Please hear us. Please understand our problem and intervene. That give direction to the Manipur State Assembly to place the bill of the Manipur Legislative Assembly Hay Area Committee Autonomous District Council Bill 2021. It is for the Assembly to pass or reject, but it should be placed. The bill should be introduced in the Assembly, and it is for the Governor of the state to decide, as per the constitutional provision of Article 371C. Not even allowing to introduce official bill and branding it as a bill to bring division within the state. This is unfair. This is unconstitutional. We are tired of fighting for our rights. We are tired of crying in every day of our life. Please listen to us. Thank you so much.